Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, episode 170. It's been 2 weeks exactly since the last canceled episode, or episodes, because I did two that day. And, in those 2 weeks, not much went down, but, some stuff did go down yesterday and today, so I was like, okay, time to make another episode. So, let's go over what has happened. Okay. First things first, this happened yesterday. Twisters, which is the sequel to Twister, the second highest grossing film of 1996. Um, it has a date. I didn't even know this movie existed until like yesterday, or at least by the time this video comes up 2 days ago. But yeah, and now has a date for July 19th, 2024. I knew the 2024 slate was going to start filling up one of these days. And it'll be going up against Transformers A New Generation. I did not know that at all. Like, I'm aware of Transformers Rise of the Beast coming out next year in literally 6 months. But Next Generation, I don't know what that is. I have no clue. I'm blank on that. But Twisters is going up against that. And well, there's nothing I can say about the plot because apparently, details about that are currently under wraps. Um, yeah, it's kind of weird. Like Twister, Twister is like one of the, you know, bigger disaster movies out there. I mean, when you think of disaster movies, you think of Independence Day, Day After Tomorrow, 2012, most of Roland Emmerich's filmography. Um, yeah, but Twister is like right up there when it comes to, I guess, attention, and when it comes to like, you know, but yeah, making a sequel to a disaster movie feels really, really weird. It just like most disaster movies are just like one and dones. I mean, like you don't see. There's a reason why a Day After Tomorrow sequel doesn't exist, or a 2012 sequel doesn't exist, or Geostorm sequel doesn't exist. I mean, why would that? Why would anyone even make that? I mean, Independence Day did get a sequel. Less said about that, the better. But um, yeah, it's kind of a weird decision, but it's happening for anyone who cared. Um, but yeah, maybe the reason why this movie exists is because maybe Top Gun Maverick was so successful that some the other studios are looking at their old movies are like, wait, we can make sequels to these, which feels like the wrong lesson to learn, but whatever. I mean, granted, we've been doing that for like the past decade plus at this point, but yeah. So Twisters 2024, I really don't care that much about it. I haven't even seen the original Twister, so just a shoulder shrug. That's how I. That's my reaction to that. Might as well mention this. This is like a very small movie here. This Let It Be Morning. It'll be limited February 3rd, and it'll get a nationwide release February 17th. Same weekend as Ant-Man 3. So I don't expect big things out of this, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about it. I'm pretty blank on that. Now to the next major movie. Taika Waititi's next movie, Next School Wins, has been delayed quite a bit. Supposed to come out April 21st next year. It now been moved all the way to September 22nd, so a good 5 month delay. And now it's gonna be going up against Expendables 4. So there's that. I don't have much to say about this. I mean, Taika Waititi, he's kind of burned some bridges with fans after what happened with Thor: Love and Thunder. Maybe this can bring them back. I don't know. Maybe his ego's too inflated now. Don't know. Don't know. But hopefully he can pull like another Jojo Rabbit and like surprise people. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, for any Taika Waititi fans, any of you out there, this is probably going to sting a little bit. So, sorry. But yeah. Now, the next stuff literally happened like several hours ago. It's like two movies, both from Sony. The big one is easily 65, which finally got a trailer and like poster marketing. Marketing finally happened. I was convinced it wasn't going to happen. I was convinced it was going to get delayed to like 8 August or something. But no, it's staying in March. However, it has moved by a whole week. So instead of March 10th, it's coming out March 17th. So instead of going up against Scream 6, it's going up against Shazam 2. I don't know if that's an improvement. I don't think it is. It doesn't sound like an improvement to me. But yeah, but apparently it says here the studio has confidence in the movie, and it's to give the pick some air from the next Scream sequel, Scream 6. But like Shazam 2, I mean, I'm not expecting Shazam 2 to be like a super smash hit. I mean, look what happened to Black Adam. But it'll still be like a big-ish deal. So going up against that directly doesn't seem like the smartest move. And then the week after that is John Wick 4. And I feel like the audience for this 65 is that audience is a little too similar to Shazam 2 and John Wick 4. And I think it might suffer because of that. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't see this as the big brain move Sony thinks it is. But we've seen lots of weird things happen with release dates the past few years. But we'll see. I mean, it's not like a huge delay or anything. Again, 1 week. So it's kind of like a whatever situation. I haven't seen the trailer, so I can't really judge it. I haven't heard much about the trailer. I haven't heard like positive or negative things. I'm probably going to see the trailer in front of Avatar 2 when I watch that, because that's likely something Sony planned on doing. So yeah, I don't know what to say about it, but for anyone who's interested, it got delayed by a week. So yeah. And then one last movie. This George Foreman biopic doesn't even have a name. It has moved by like a month. So instead of coming out March 31st, it's coming out April 28th. So instead of going up against a whole bunch of movies, the biggest being Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, is going to be coming out the same weekend as Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, which is literally 1 week before Guardians 3. Doesn't seem like a smart move to me, personally. I mean, I get it. Like, the end of April is usually a pretty dead weekend. So, like, I understand you want that one weekend to shine, but I don't know. I really don't care, honestly. And it feels like this is kind of a weird weekend for a movie like this. You'd think this would be like an Oscar bait movie. It feels Oscar baity-esque. So you think this would come out like now, like the later part of like the year, like fall or winter or holidays. No, spring, right before summer movie season starts. Makes sense to me. Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it. I mean, nothing else to say. It's kind of dry, but you know, it's mostly dry. None of these movies are exactly blockbuster esque films that are gonna blow the roof off of 2023. So yeah. So that's it. So now it's time to ask that favorite question. What will happen next? That's a fantastic question. I mean, 2022 is over. It's just over at this point. So we can ignore that. January, I don't expect anything to change at this point. I mean, Distant, I haven't seen any marketing from that. It feels like that should move, but Universal hasn't said anything about that, so who knows anymore? But I feel like that's gonna move. I have a gut feeling it will move. I'll be surprised if it doesn't move. And then you got February, 80 for Brady, Knock at the Cabin, Magic Mike's Last Dance, Ant-Man 3. A lot of these movies have marketing now, which is a good thing. It's literally 2 months away. There's Cocaine Bear. Now we got March. Okay, there's Creed 3. 65 is now the same weekend as Shazam Fury of the Gods. Scream 6 is still there. Inside is there, apparently. They got Champions, John Wick 4, then Dungeons and Dragons. Just look at freaking uh just look at the is it Heart of the Lion? Is that it? Yet that is it. Heart of a Lion. That's apparently the name of the movie. That's been moved to April 28th now. So that's one less movie, but that's still a stupid, crowded weekend. Then you got April. There's the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I'm expecting will make big money at this point. Then the rest of April is pretty mid. Uh, and then April 28th, that's when Heart of a Lion will come out. Then May, summer movie season, Guardians 3, Book Club 2, Love Again, Fast X, Little Mermaid. No marketing for Fast X yet. Though I imagine that's going to change in like a month or so. But yeah, Guardians 3 has a trailer. Little Mermaid, well, that's had a trailer for a long time. Across the Spider-Verse finally has a new trailer, which is good. Rise of the Beast has a trailer. Elemental has had a trailer. The Flash doesn't have a real trailer yet, so we'll see with that. Indiana Jones 5 has a trailer, obviously. There's Asteroid City right there, the 23rd. You got July. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 has a trailer. Barbie, oh boy, that got a trailer. And my god, that it's rare for a trailer to leave me speechless, but that trailer that did just that. that was that teaser was something else. It actually made me excited to watch a Barbie movie, something I would have never said ever. But that trailer has me intrigued. It's hooked me. So I'll definitely be watching that when it comes out next July. And it's going up against Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan's next movie. So it's real interesting. We got a Warner Brothers movie and Universal movie. Christopher Nolan with the Universal movie because Christopher Nolan was always with Warner Brothers for a long time, but then they split. And so he's going up against his former studio. So that's going to be a fun showdown if it stays that way. Please let it stay that way. I want to see that showdown. Hope nothing happens. And then you got the Marvels, which doesn't have a trailer yet. And then you got August, all these movies. Oh, They Listen got like a date, but I didn't care about it. Shoot. Oh well. Actually, wait. I could talk about it. Maybe if I can find it somewhere. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 most anticipated movie. Obviously, duh. Why wouldn't it be the most anticipated movie? I gotta get past all this Avatar news. There it is. They Listen. I forgot this even happened. Oh, I forgot this happened. Let's talk about it for a quick second. They Listen. Oh wait, it has a date of August 25th, so the numbers got it wrong. I imagine they'll fix that soon. But August 25th, 2023. So only movie coming out that weekend. Okay, it's from Blumhouse. Horror. I don't care that much. Maybe if there's a trailer, I'll care more, but don't really care. Okay, that's out of the way. I talked about that. Then the rest of August is Blue. Blue Beetle, I'm kind of surprised it still exists, considering what's been going on with DC movies now. How Henry Cavill got the boot, Gal Gadot more or less going to get the boot. Feels they're going the hard reboot route. So with all the DC movies coming out in 2023, it's going to be real awkward, real weird, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, September, there's Next Goal Wins right next to Expendables 4. Then you got October, then November, then December, there's Aquaman 2. A bunch of movies that are like in the ether. Who knows if they'll ever release. Then you got January of 2024, then February, then March. There's Mickey 17. There's April, May, June, July. There's Twisters right there. And then nothing in August yet. There's September, there's October, November, December. Sonic 3, my most anticipated movie of that year, next to Deadpool 3. And there's Avatar 3. So for all you Avatar fans, you only got to wait 2 years instead of 13. So get hyped. Yeah. That's what the next 2 years look like. Obviously things are going to change, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage. I'll including this one, 170 episodes. So you have plenty to choose from. So you want to watch any of the past ones I've done, go right ahead. Watch them all from beginning to now. Binge it all. I highly encourage it. So go do that. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. I already did Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I have to do Babylon, and I Want to Dance with Somebody, and I think Empire of Light. But I know Babylon, I Want to Dance with Somebody. I'm doing those. I'm going to be doing movies Friday, okay? I'm going to be making prediction videos on Friday, so stay tuned for those. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made on the channel for this year, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. December recap will come out the first week of the new year. I'm planning on also doing a recap, a big recap of 2022, like the winners and losers. It's a lot. It's going to be a lot, but I'm kind of just going to pick and choose, movies that the highlights and the lowlights of 2022. So that's like 3 recap videos coming up. So stay tuned for all of those. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I've done on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.